Hello everyone, my name is Brian McFadden and I am doing this discussion post for the ITM 590 class. I will be discussing the good, the bad, and the ugly on some of the examples I've chosen in how companies are utilizing social media. Some of these companies are utilizing social media to effectively raise product awareness, increase market share, and raise profits. So let's start by showing you the first slide of the presentation. We have social media, like I said, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And this picture just shows some of the popular applications users use, some being YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Skype. And let's jump into what is social media. Social media we can define as websites and applications that enable users to create and share content or to participate in social networking. Let's jump to the next slide. Like I said, I will be discussing the good, the bad, and the ugly. The first being the good. Some of the industries I've chosen that I believe social media has a positive effect on are the food industry, the airline industry, the professional sports industry, and the beer industry. As you can see, the first picture here being Cleveland, the Cleveland Bud Light fridges. 2 years ago, Bud Light implemented a marketing strategy by placing filled fridges of Bud Light in some of the bars in Cleveland, knowing that this would go viral. Once they won, people would be taking videos and tweeting, and it just brought a lot of positive awareness to their product, which is Bud Light. So I think Bud Light had a clever marketing strategy here because it definitely was successful and it definitely was in front of the consumers' faces for all that time leading up until the Browns got their first win. The second industry I have for the good, I have as the food industry. I can't tell you how many times I've been searching on my timeline and a picture of a mouth-watering piece of food will show up and it'll just make me want to go purchase that product, or it'll make me even look at the menu to think maybe I should go to this restaurant tonight or possibly over the weekend. So I think that's a positive way the food industry uses social media because it does get their product in the faces of their consumers. I have professional sports as one too. I think the professional sporting industry does a great job of using social media because a lot of their videos, actions, and a lot of things that the players are doing make social media, and a lot of people talk about it, especially if there's a positive aspect to it where maybe a team will do something very ethical or something nice for a fan. They can easily post that on social media and gain awareness of, like I said, their product. We have airline industries as the last one. I'd like to discuss that because you can actually tweet or you can actually tag a lot of the airlines in some of your social media activity just to provide them feedback. It's the easiest way to get in contact with them, and usually I've seen many occasions where a lot of airlines have had positive and negative effects because of social media, but I have seen a lot of positive effects by Delta, by American Airlines, and a lot of the other airline industries. So let's jump ahead. Let's look at the bad. I chose the American Airlines confrontation because I remember this happened about 2 years ago, and it caused a lot of negative awareness to their product, which was American Airlines. We can see as the airline's security forcibly removed Dr. David Dow from the flight. We might all remember this because it did go viral on social media. The video was shared over social media, causing stock prices to drop and sales to decline. This is one example where this is a bad tactic that affected the American Airlines company because not something they did, but they didn't choose to make this go viral, but because of the way their employees were handling customers, it did go viral, and a lot of he definitely felt disrespected, and he also felt like he was definitely wronged by the airline because they forcibly removed him from the flight, and that is not good. That is not good positive attention. So I would say this is an example of a negative on social media affecting a company. Let's move on to the ugly. I have the ugly listed as Nike, And you can see as from the pictures, I have Zion Williamson and Colin Kaepernick. So let me turn this around. So Nike had a lot of positive and a lot of negative attention brought to them on social media. This past season, Zion Williamson, who wears Nike shoes on a nightly basis when he's on the court, actually blew out one of his shoes, and this caused it to go viral on social media because everyone was so. It was so unimaginable that an athlete could bust right out of his shoes, and it actually did have a direct effect on the company's financials. It caused the stock price of Nike to dip about 1% overnight because this shoe did blow out, and the video on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, it was on TV. It went viral, and it did, like I said, have a negative impact on this company. I have the next one being the Colin Kaepernick campaign. Nike chose to align themselves in a political debate, not a political debate, but a political environment, and it did have a positive impact and a negative impact. As you could possibly go back to the 2017 NFL season, I believe it showed awareness for a hot topic in society, but it did also cause Nike to lower in their stock prices and also their profits because some people did not feel that that it was a good marketing scheme. So let's go back to my personal experience. My personal experience with social media is very positive. I use social media on a daily basis. Some of the personal experience I use is Domino's, Chipotle, ESPN on YouTube. I believe the marketing industry or the music industry has a lot of impact on social media because a lot of artists can get their music out there right in front of the customers, and hopefully they could go viral and turn a career out of it. Venmo is an interesting application. A lot of the younger generation are using. I think it will become a lot more successful in the future and a lot more in front of customers because it's like a way of digitally writing a check, which I think could possibly replace handwritten checks at one time. Some of these companies, such as Domino's, Chipotle, I believe they do a great job of showing awareness of their products on and marketing their products online, especially on social media, and I believe they do a great job with it. I think they have successful marketing strategies, and it does have a positive effect on their businesses. This is my discussion on personal experience, the good, the bad, and the ugly on social media, and I'd love some feedback. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you. Bye.